at a distance.
Let's see what we can do.
Today, from London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
Let's go. Gotta watch out for that boy Henry.
Black Knights taking on the Tennessee Titans.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the London Black Knights.
Let's get it.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at the Londoners as they get ready here. They're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out.
Yeah, he
ended up throwing one interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 7 yards there and a first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. It seems like we have seen this a lot in his rookie year. A nice tackle for a loss.
And the more games he gets under his belt, the better he's gotten. And sometimes you worry about rookies hitting the wall. Not in this case. This young man runs right through it.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. On 4th down, Smith.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield, they tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a three-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 18 carries, 65 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the defense. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Following the fumble recovery, Willis on the move, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%. And I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Bro, what the fuck is
Lose
this
yardage on the
going
play
on,
back
bro?
at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here they'll give him another shot.
Come
here
on, bro!
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
To throw is Smith. And then
God, bro.
Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
I don't even get this shit.
Tershawn Wharton.
This
He's
shit
the
is
culprit,
ridiculous.
Causes a loss of 5, and it
This
brings
is
up 4th
fucking
down.
ridiculous right
He
now.
found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Bruh. This is not happening.
On 4th down. Good. And it's
Oh my-
incomplete. They cannot convert. And
Come
they turn it over.
on!
Or it looked like he had it and dropped
What is going
it. And as a
on?
result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So they've gone
I
for
don't
it twice
get
now
this
on
shit,
down in
man.
this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper.
And they're able to move this across midfield to the 48.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game.
This is pissing me off.
Well, that was a show of support to even allow him to attempt to make that kick. And you know if he did, that would tie the NFL record. That's a heck of a shot.
Yeah, it would have been a big deal, but a little bit short.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
Oh, he's got him in.
Oh, my God.
Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
They go play action with Willis. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. To throw on 2nd and 10.
Willis
Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Good. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Black Knights get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
That was crazy.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off.
That's one crazy first half.
By him.
Point after,
Crazy
right
first
down
half.
the middle. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I just don't know what was going on. That was crazy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Play action. Here's Willis.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Ooh, with a juke. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And a pretty good burst right there.
There we go.
This down
Now
to
we
the
getting this shit
43.
going.
49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And
he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And his
my
throw's
God.
going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'm not even using speed. I'm fucked up. Fuck it. I ain't even use no speed, bruh. You did me like that.
On 4th down. Good. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he's taken down.
Boy, better have him
before
here.
reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Brevin Jordan,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Black Knights have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Come on out.
Phillips now from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough matches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
With his size,
that boy
he's a
there,
tough man to
talk
bring
him
down,
down.
but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I ain't heard about Long in a little minute. Vaughn been quiet.
The drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Chucky back there.
Tannehill down to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your...
Now the ball's out.
Chucky hit him.
Field. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory.
Chucky hit him.
45-yard
line.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there.
The boy stuck your ass, bro.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame.
Yeah, you got me. Yeah, you ran those one. But I got Chucky back there. Bam! Put that lick on your bitch ass.
Anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football, and they still find ways to knock it free.
Getting set to go again as we look at the
back. Y'all better leave Chucky alone, bro.
Again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't
underestimate
what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it second and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Y'all so gay. Y'all so gay. Y'all know.
To about the 39.
That boy was going to get through.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. Good. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
What?
Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
We're going.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh, they so green. This nigga didn't even put a hat on this nigga.
They come up short here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods.
Hey, bro, what?
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
A first down carry for Henry. And a good run.
Bro, that's Chucky, bro. Henry, meet that little nigga Chucky, bro. You ain't moving that boy.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive
payback's
line.
a bitch.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 38, Tannehill. And this one...
Get that shit out of there! Snurkio! I told you, them boys hot right now, bro.
To the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar.
Boys hot right now.
And it brings up 4th
bro,
down.
what the fuck is this? I don't even trust that.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
London about set to take over on offense.
It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Third down, it's Willis. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
And he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Last play of the half, Willis.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's caught. Touchdown.
Stop playing with that boy. Stop playing with that boy.
As time expires in the first
Stop playing with that boy.
And the Black Knights will extend their lead here just before
Stop playing with that boy. Stop playing with it.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that,
that boy Willis getting off.
As the league's best offense.
Boy Willis getting off.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
I'll let y'all watch the
halftime play. It's time
play.
To send you back stateside to Orlando,
We
Florida,
them,
and check
boys.
in with Jonathan Coachman at
Oh,
our
yeah.
EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the
More from
NFL
YouTube
and
in a
see
minute.
what's going on here in week number 10.
Yeah, man.
We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Cowboys out on top as they've gone to the half. The Cowboys trying to hold on and claim victory.
Really?
From there we say, so long, America. Hello, England. As we
Wow.
head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London. And they trail in that one to the visiting Las Vegas Raiders. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one.
Wow.
David Bell, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Exciting hit. That was beautiful.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Oh, Chucky was supposed to blast his ass.
He's brought down. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, first down.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he will have a Titans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Here's Tannehill.
Oh my God!
Comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
That's some bullshit.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good.
Come on.
And they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3.
You want to replay? Y'all want to replay a field goal?
You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out
that's all y'all going to get in here.
So a good drive there to begin.
Oh, they don't
quarter
fuck
number 3,
up.
but they're only able to
Oh, they
shave
don't.
3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Wait, wrong person.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
61 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Willis looking to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who shake it up. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Tershawn Wharton able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
2nd down, here's Willis.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Welcome back now here in London. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 3rd down, it's Willis.
Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Willis on 4th down. Open man there is Collins, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Another one caught by Collins.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Hey, check that. Street.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll try again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Black Knights add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Come on out and play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Come on.
Phillips now from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Well, throw left side.
Whack your ass just for running away from
and
you.
he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Don't do it.
To throw again on second down. Tannehill. And that's caught left side. It's Woods.
Really?
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw is Tannehill. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
I'm going to get on it.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it.
Oh, my God. That was supposed to pick.
He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Bruh, they supposed to been let me block this.
Extra point by
They doing it again. They bot shit.
And the lead is down to 28-10. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On 4th down. Good. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Tannehill. His throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Yep. I don't think we do right here.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They snap it to Tannehill.
Pass complete on the crossing route. This is Hooper. And he is going to pick up the Titans' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. And it's incomplete.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Come
the result
on.
here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2
that
to
nigga
go on 2nd down.
Gone.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll power his way up near the 25.
106 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Smith going to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the home team here, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now.